Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Rahul Kaushik, Assistant Professor at Ramesh Institute of Vocational and Technical Education, Greater Noida. Today, we are going to discuss one of the important topics of your herbal drug technology syllabus, which is included as Schedule T in your fifth unit, second part of the fifth unit. If we talk about the Schedule T of Drug and Cosmetic Act, this schedule is especially designed for describing the good manufacturing practices to be followed by Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani medicine manufacturers. These good manufacturing practices are prescribed to ensure that raw materials used in the manufacture of drugs are authentic, of prescribed quality, and are free from contamination. The manufacturing process is as has been prescribed to the main to maintain the standards. Adequate quality control measures are adopted while manufacturing the drugs. The manufactured drugs which is released for sale is of acceptable quality. Also, to achieve the objectives above, each licensee, the manufacturer, shall evolve methodology and procedures for following the prescribed process of manufacturing the drugs, which should be documented as a manual and kept for references and inspection by the concerned authorities. The part 1 of Schedule T, Good Manufacturing Practices. This part prescribes the requirements for factory premises, the hygienic conditions, the personals working over there, the different sections or places in the manufacturing premises, the conditions required for those areas. The very first requirement is factory premises. As we have already discussed in our last video, in Schedule Z, it was mentioned that your manufacturing facility should be away from a place where sewage is there or any big drainage is there. So your factory premises should be located at a clean place, also at a place where obnoxious odor, dust, dirt, and smoke should not be there. If we talk about the factory premises, the manufacturing plant should have adequate space for receiving and storing raw materials, manufacturing process areas, different manufacturing process areas, quality control section, finished goods store, office, and the store for rejected goods and the drugs. There are certain general requirements like location and surrounding. Like we have talked about the location and surrounding, the location of the premises should be such that there should be no obnoxious odor, there should no industry in the nearby area which produces smoke, dust, or heavy pollution. If we talk about the building used for factory shall be such as to permit the production of drugs under hygienic conditions, and it should be free from cobwebs, insects, and rodents. The premises used for the manufacturing, processing, packaging, and labeling will be in conformity with the provisions of Factory Act, and it shall be located so as to be compatible with other manufacturing operations that may be carried out in the same or adjacent premises. The factory premises should be adequately provided with working space to allow orderly and logical placement of equipments and materials to avoid the risk of mix up between the different drugs or components thereof, and control the possibility of cross contamination by other drugs or substances, and avoid the risk or omission of manufacturing or control step. It means that the different sections of the manufacturing unit, they should be arranged logically and in an order keeping in mind that no processing step is skipped while transfer of the material from one section to the another. The factory premises should be designed, constructed, and maintained to prevent the entry of insects and rodents. The interior surfaces, walls, floor, and ceilings shall be smooth and free from cracks, and it should permit easy cleaning and disinfection using various solvents. Especially water is used for disinfection. The walls of the room in which the manufacturing processes are carried out shall be impervious to and to be of capable of being kept clean. The flooring shall be smooth and even and shall be such as not to permit retention or accumulation of dust or any other waste product. There should be adequate water supply. Water supply, as we have already discussed in the Schedule Z of Drug and Cosmetic Act for ASU drugs, the water which is supplied to the industries, it should be of the drinking quality. It should be free from any contamination and pathogenic microorganisms. There should be a proper mechanism for disposal of waste. The waste which is in the liquid state or in the solid state, there must be a proper mechanism for the proper disposal of the waste. Containers cleaning. There must be an adequate facility in the nearby area of the manufacturing unit where the containers which are used for packing the drug are to be cleaned, dried, and sterilized. There should be an adequate facility in the nearby stores. There are various kinds of stores in a herbal drug industry. There are stores for raw materials, there are stores for packing materials, there are stores for finished good products which are ready to be dispensed to the market. So, if we talk about the raw material stores, all the raw materials procured for manufacturing shall be stored in the raw material stores. While designing such containers, cabins, or areas in the raw material store, care must be taken to handle the following category materials: the raw material of metallic origin, raw material of mineral origin, and raw material from animal source. Raw material which is fresh herb, there must be a special area for fresh herb. There should be an a special arrangement for storing dry herbs or other plant materials or intact plants. There is a special provision for storing the excipients which are to be used in the manufacturing of herbal drugs. There must be a special arrangement for storing of volatile oils, perfume, and flavors. The place should be heat resistant and it should be shaded. There should be special arrangements for storage of plant concentrates and exudates or resins. Each container which are used to store the above mentioned raw material shall be properly identified with the labels which indicates their names, supply of source of supply, and will also clearly state whether the raw material is under test or approved or rejected for the manufacturing process. The label shall further indicate and identify the particular supply in the form of batch number or lot number and the date of receipt of consignments. If possible, the label should also contain the information about the shelf life of the raw material. There must be special area for storage of packing material which are to be used, like that of blisters, like that of polythenes, like that of plastic storage containers. There must be a special arrangement for that. If we talk about the finished good storage, the finished good transferred from the production area after properly packing, and it shall be stored in the finished good stores within an area marked as quarantine. After the quality control laboratory and experts have checked the correctness of the finished goods with reference to its packing, labeling, as well as the finished product quality as prescribed, then it will be moved to the approved finished goods stock area from the quarantine area. There are guidelines for working space. There are guidelines for health, clothing, sanitation, and hygiene of the workers working in the manufacturing industry of Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani medicine. There are guidelines for medical services, like every manufacturer should provide adequate facility for the first aid. It should provide medical examination of the workers at the time of employment, and there must be periodical checkups thereafter by a physician once in a year, with particular attention being devoted to freedom from infections, and there must be a provision for keeping records of all the checkups inside the area. If we talk about the machinery and equipments, the guidelines for machinery and equipments for carrying out the manufacturing depending on the size of operation and the nature of product manufactured, suitable equipments either manually operated or semi automatically operated, like electrical or steam based or fully automatic machine, shall be made available. These may include machines for use in the various process of manufacturing of ASU drugs like crushing, grinding, powdering, boiling, mashing, burning, roasting, filtration, drying, filling, labeling, and packing, etc. The industries, the Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani manufacturers, they should also make provision for keeping the records of manufacturing in their premises. The batch manufacturing record should be maintained properly. The licensee should maintain batch manufacturing records of each batch of the Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani drugs manufactured by them, irrespective of the type of product manufactured, whether it is a classical preparation or patent or proprietary medicine. The manufacturer has to keep the records of every manufacturing being done in the premises. Manufacturing records are required to provide an account of the list of raw materials and their quantities obtained from the physical characteristics and chemical test, as may be necessary or indicated in the approved books of Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani mentioned in the first schedule of Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940. There must be a record for the drug distribution in the industry. This record is especially maintained by those who are engaged in marketing of the drugs. Then there must be a record of the market complaints of the products being manufactured by an industry. The manufacturer shall maintain a register to record all the reports of the market complaints received regarding the products sold in the market. The manufacturer shall enter all the data received on such market complaints. Investigation should be carried out by the manufacturers regarding the complaint, as well as any corrective action initiated to prevent recurrence of such market complaint shall also be recorded. Once in a period of 6 months, the manufacturer shall submit the record of such complaints along with the corrective actions taken to the licensing authorities. Report of any adverse reactions resulting from the use of Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani drugs shall also be maintained in a separate register by each manufacturer. If we talk about the quality control and quality assurance in the herbal drug industry, preferably for such quality control, there should be a separate expert. The quality control section shall have the following facilities. There should be an minimum area of 150 square feet for the quality control section in a herbal drug industry or ASU drug industry. For identification of raw drugs, reference books and reference samples of the raw drug should be maintained properly. Manufacturing records should be maintained for various purposes. To verify the finished products, controlled samples of finished products of each batch will be kept for at least 3 years. To supervise and monitor adequacy of the conditions under which the raw material, semi-finished products and finished products are being stored. Keep records in established shelf life and storage requirements for the drugs. Manufacturers who are manufacturing patented, proprietary Ayurvedic, Siddha, or Unani medicines shall provide their own specifications and control references in respect of such formulated drugs. The standards for identity, purity, and the strength, as given in respective pharmacopoeias of Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani systems of medicine, published by the Government of India, shall be complied with. All the raw materials will be monitored for fungal bacterial contamination with a view to minimize such contamination. The quality control section of the Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani medicine factory will have a minimum of one person with degree qualification in Ayurveda, Siddha, or Unani as per the requirements of Schedule 2 of Indian Medicine Central Council Act 1970 of a recognized university or a board. It should be provided with the Bachelor of Pharmacy, Pharmacognosy, and Chemistry may be associated with the quality control section for different purposes. Requirements for the sterile product. If any Ayurveda, Siddha, or Unani medicine manufacturer preparing sterile products, then special care should be taken. In the manufacturing areas, for the manufacturing of ASU drug that can be sterilized in their final containers, the design of the area shall preclude the possibility of products intended for sterilization being mixed with or taken to be products already sterilized. In case of terminally sterilized products, the design of the areas shall preclude the possibility of mix up between the sterile and the non sterile products. Precautions against the contamination and mixture. Carrying out the manufacturing operation in a separate block of adequately isolated building or operating in an isolated enclosure within the building should be followed. Using appropriate pressure differential in the processing area, providing a suitable exhaust system in that particular area, designing laminar flow sterile air system for the sterile products. The germicidal efficacy of UV lamps shall be checked regularly and recorded, indicating the burning hours or the checked up using intensity. Individual containers of liquids and ophthalmic solutions shall be examined against black white backgrounds fitted with the diffused light after filling to ensure freedom from contamination with the foreign suspended matter. Expert technical staff approved by the licensing authority shall check regularly and compare the actual yield against the theoretical yield before final distribution of the batch of the drug manufactured. In the part 2 of Schedule T of Drug and Cosmetic Act, there is a list of machinery, equipment, and minimum manufacturing premises required for the manufacture of various categories of Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani medicines. There are 4 columns. One is serial number, then the category of medicine, minimum manufacturing space required, machinery or equipment recommended for the purpose. The minimum manufacturing space required is around 1200 square feet covered area with separate cabin partitions for each activity. If Unani medicines are manufactured in the same premises, an additional area of 400 square feet will be required. For Churana, Nasaya, Manjan, Lepa, Kwath, etc., an area of 200 square feet is required with the machinery like grinder, disintegrator, pulverizer, powder mixer, sieves, and shifter. For manufacturing of pills, Vati, Gutika, and Matirai, an area of 100 square feet is recommended with machines like ball mill, mass mixture, power mixture, pill Vati cutting machine, stainless steel trays, containers for storage, dryers, mechanized chetty for mixing Google wherever required. For tablets, an area of 100 square feet is required with instruments like ball mill, mass mixture, powder mixture, granulator dryer, tablet compressing machine, and sugar coating, polishing, pay in case of sugar coating machine, sugar coating tablets, mechanized chete for mixing of Google wherever required. For manufacturing of kajal, there must be an area of 100 square feet with carton lamps for collection of kajal, tipple roller machine, and runner, sieves, SS Petila, filling packing manufacturing room should be provided with exhaust fan and ultraviolet lamps. For capsule filling, an area of 100 square feet is required with proper air conditioning and dehumidifying. Hygrometer, thermometer, capsule filling machine, and chemical balance should be there. In case of ointment and maram or pasai, an area of 100 square feet is required with instruments like tube filling machine, crimping machine, ointment mixture, and runner mill wherever required, and SS patila, stainless steel patila. For the areas manufacturing aswas and aristas, an area of 100 square feet is required. Each manufacturing unit will have a separate area for bhatti, furnace, boiler, puta, etc. This will have proper ventilation for removal of smoke, prevention of flies, insects, dust, etc. The furnace section could have a tin roof. There is a list of equipments and manufacturing minimum manufacturing premises required for manufacturing of various categories of Unani system of medicines. Like Ayurveda system of medicine, here also there is a minimum requirement of 1200 square feet area, covered area with separate cabin partitions for each activity. If Ayurveda or Suddha medicines are to manufactured in the same premises, an additional area of 400 square feet should be required. For preparation of hub or pills and tablets, an area of 100 square feet is required with machinery like ball mill, mass mixture powder, mixture granulator, dryer, tablet compressing machine, pill or vati cutting machine, stainless steel trays, containers for storage and sugar coating, polishing pan in case of sugar coating tablets, mechanized chetu for mixing Google wherever required. For manufacturing of safoof, which is a powder, 200 square feet area is prescribed with instruments like grinder, pulverizer, siever, trays, scoops, powder mixture wherever required. For preparation of rogan or oils, crushing and boiling, 100 square feet area is prescribed with instruments like oil expeller, stainless steel patilas, oil filter, bottle filling machine, bottle dryer, and bhatti. For preparation of marham or ziman, which is an ointment, 100 square feet area is prescribed with instruments and machinery like kharal, motor and pestle, which is motor and pestle, bhatti, end runner, grinder, pulverizer, triple roller machine. For course or tablets, an additional area of 100 square feet is prescribed with machinery like grinder, pulverizer, sieves, powder mixture where as needed, granulator, dryer, tablet compressing machine, die punches, trays, OT apparatus, balance with weights, scoops, sugar coating pan, polishing pan, heater, etc. For capsule filling in Unani system of medicine industry, 100 square feet area is prescribed with instruments like pulverizer, powder mixture wherever needed, capsule filling machine, air conditioner, dehumidifier balance, with weights, storage containers and glass. For Kutur, a chashma and marham, which are eye droplets or eye ointments, an area of 100 square feet is prescribed with instruments like hot air oven, which is electrically heated with thermostatic control and kettle. Each manufacturing unit will have a separate area for bhatti, furnace, boiler, putai, etc. This will have proper ventilation, removal of smoke, prevention of flies, insects, dust, etc. There is a list of equipments recommended for in-house quality control section. Alternatively, unit can get the testing done from the government approved laboratories outside the manufacturing unit. In the chemistry section, there must be arrangement for alcohol determination apparatus, volatile oil determination, boiling point determination, melting point determination, refractometer, polarimeter, and viscometer. In the pharmacognosy section, there must be instruments like microscope binocular, dissecting microscope, microtome, physical balance, aluminium slide trays, stage micrometer, camera lucida with prism and mirror type. In the chemistry section, there must be tablet disintegration apparatus, moisture meter, muffle furnace, electronic balance, magnetic stirrer, hot air oven, refrigerator, glass steel distillation apparatus. Whereas in the pharmacognosy section, we must have all the required chemicals, glasswares, etc. So thank you so much. This is all about the Schedule T of Drug and Cosmetic Act, which gives specifications and requirements, GMP requirements for carrying out the manufacturing of Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani medicine. If you want any further clarification or any help, you can contact me on my email address, which is rahul kcsji@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Have a good day.